They're the biggest abortion chain in America, committing over 300,000 abortions every year. And in Indiana, they commit over 5,000 a year, over 50% of all abortions in the state. Meanwhile, they serve less than 1% of Medicaid patients, but the Obama administration has recently stepped in, and a judge, after the state voted to defund the organization of that Medicaid money, in order to force Indiana to continue to fund this abortion provider in their own state. So we decided to step in and find out what really happened to Medicaid patients that maybe couldn't go to Planned Parenthood anymore because they were defunded, and what would happen to those Medicaid patients. We found out that, as is the case, there are over 800 providers for Medicaid in the same counties where Planned Parenthood clinics are. And Planned Parenthood lower-level employees themselves, when they're encountering these patients, tell them and happily refer them to all kinds of other providers that provide the exact same services through Medicaid, ultimately making their own point that we're not essential for your health care. We do not need, you do not need to come to us. There are other providers for you to go to.
In the Unresolved Problem segment tonight, as you may know, the state of Indiana passed a law that defunded Planned Parenthood because they're big-time abortion providers. But Planned Parenthood has said if taxpayers don't fork over millions and millions of dollars, poor women are going to lose access to health care. Is that claim actually true, though?
The fact that the state of Indiana told Planned Parenthood, if you suspend your abortion practices, they do over 50% of abortions in Indiana. This is how they make money. If you suspend those practices, you can receive as much Medicaid money as you want, but they refused. They're using Medicaid services, serving less than 1% of women in Indiana, as a front for an abortion business that is cornering the market in Indiana. That's what this is about. It's about abortion, and that's how it is across the country.
Oh, hi. I just had a question about your Medicaid services.
We are no longer a Medicaid provider.
Is there another clinic that we should try or something else that we should?
You need to probably go to your primary doctor.
But they would be able to provide the same services?
Yes.
You can try going to North Shore.
Is that a Planned Parenthood?
No, but they have the same services we have.
They have the same services you do?
Mm-hmm.
Is that very far from you?
No.
Is there another clinic that we should try or something else that we should?
You need to probably go to your primary doctor.
Okay. And they would be able to provide the same services? There wouldn't be?
Yeah.
Okay. So well woman exams and STD tests and things like that?
Yeah.
Okay. But I can get a well woman at my primary care
Your primary doctor should be able to do that. That's what they're there for.